Can God's promises be trusted? Many believers say that God's promises for the Jewish people are no longer valid, that God has cast away, or God is finished with the Jewish people and with the nation of Israel. Paul declares in Romans 11 that he is not finished with his covenant people, the Jewish people. In Romans 11, we read these words, "I say then, has God cast away his people? Certainly not. For I am an Israelite of the seed of Abraham, of the tribe of Benjamin. God has not cast away his people whom he foreknew. Or do you not know what the scriptures say of Elijah, how he pleads with God against Israel, saying, 'Lord, they have killed your prophets and torn down your altars, and I alone am left, and they seek my life.' But what does the divine response say? 'I have reserved for myself 7,000 men who have not bowed the knee to Baal. Even so, at this present time there is a remnant according to the election of grace.'" We have just read that God has declared through the Apostle Paul that God is not finished with the Jewish people. God has given us wonderful promises that he is not finished with his people. Even today, in every generation, God is calling Jewish people to put their faith in Jesus, the Messiah. There is a remnant in our day of Jewish people that will put their faith in the Messiah. Romans 10:14 says, "How shall they call on him whom they have not believed? And how shall they believe in whom they have not heard? And how shall they hear without a preacher? And how shall they preach unless they are sent? As it is written, how beautiful are the feet of those who preach the gospel of peace." How will the Jewish people respond to the gospel unless someone goes and declares to them that Jesus is the Messiah? That's where you come in. You can play a part in partnering with God in taking the gospel to the Jewish people. Partner with us at Life of Messiah as we seek to love and share the gospel of Jesus Messiah with the Jewish people throughout the whole world.